Hello and welcome back to Holistic Home. My name is Chelsea and I'm an interior designer and decorator based in Sydney. Holistic Home is a podcast all about making interior design choices with intention to create a home that is beautiful and inspiring. My interior design philosophy has always been about designing for your well-being. I hope you are all well today. And if you're in Sydney, I hope that you have been soaking up the beautiful summer sun, this summer weather that we've all been waiting for. But wherever you are in the world, I encourage you to embrace the season that you are in. And I myself have always dreamed of a white Christmas. So maybe someday that dream will come true. But if that is the season that you're in, enjoy it, soak it in, embrace it. I'm doing well today. I've had some deliveries come to the door of Christmas presents that I will be giving to people. So that is always a good feeling, like right on time for the Christmas period. Still got a few more to come, so fingers crossed they come in time. A lot of these were Black Friday sales, so I suppose it was a busy time to order. Today's topic on Holistic Home is all about how to stay cool this summer and create your very own outdoor retreat. This is going to ensure that you have an amazing summer. You deserve it. Before we get into today's topic though, I just wanted to talk about a Christmas event I went to earlier this week. It was a gingerbread house making and wreath making event. You could choose to either make a gingerbread house and then decorate it with lots of lollies, or make a Christmas wreath made out of real flowers. So the event that I was at, I chose to make a wreath and I made a Christmas wreath all out of Australian native flowers. What I really loved about this event though was how it brought people of all ages together, as well as embracing everyone's individuality and creativity, and really how amazing it is that we all have such different styles and, can be given the same materials, like the same flowers, the same lollies, and everyone's will be completely different. And again, I think this is really beautiful and shows how special everyone is and how important it is to embrace everyone's individuality and creativity. In my previous episode of Holistic Home, I actually talked about some of my favourite flowers that are in bloom at Christmas time. So it was really special then to decorate my Christmas wreath with Christmas bush, which I declared as my favourite Christmas flower for this season. What I really loved about this event though was, again, that holistic aspect of embracing the imperfections of nature. Be a little wild, because that is where the true beauty of nature lies. I encourage you to find your creative side this Christmas and make a Christmas wreath or gingerbread house and see what happens. Have a bit of fun, let loose, be wild. Now on to today's topic. How to stay cool this summer and create your very own outdoor retreat. Now, I know when I think of staying cool for the summer, I instantly think of being at the beach under a beautiful umbrella or on a hammock, sipping a pina colada with beautiful ukulele music playing against the background sound of the waves crashing on the sand. But now that you can picture that, I want you to assess how you were feeling. Are you feeling relaxed, calm, rejuvenated, inspired, creative? That's the vibe you want to create this summer. So how can you make this happen? Well, it's pretty easy. So first of all, you just need to assess your space. Now at home, when you're outside, do you have somewhere comfortable to sit outside? And does this space provide any shade as well? To make a space feel like an outdoor retreat, you can add a beautiful outdoor lounge setting, colourful outdoor cushions and floor cushions. My personal favourite is to add wind chimes. If you're tight for space, you could choose to place a single armchair, outdoor beanbag, or again, just a single floor cushion. So now that you have somewhere comfortable to sit and relax, Ensure you have some shade too. It's beautiful to be outside, but it is really important that you're getting some shade as to not get too hot and also protect your skin from the sun. But this is also a really beautiful way to decorate because there's so many cool and funky umbrellas out there. So this is a perfect opportunity to add personality to your space too, especially if you have a pool too. It just looks so cute and quirky. Another way to create shade though is if you do have the space in your backyard is to consider building a deck. And this can then act as an extension of your living space, really. It feels like another room. And it's a really good way to relax at the end of the day, especially on a Friday night after work. You just want to relax and get into that weekend feeling, but you don't necessarily want to go out. To create your very own outdoor oasis where you can have a barbecue set up, lounge setting with a coffee table, and also maybe a dining setting as well. And just add some ambient candles. I also like to add citronella candles because the mozzies can be quite bad this time of year. Another way to make your home feel like a beautiful outdoor oasis is consider swinging chairs. Instantly, I think of those beautiful homes that you see in movies, whether it's like a Nancy Meyers film or a Hallmark film or just something random off Netflix. They often have these beautiful front porch swings, and that has always been a dream of mine to have a beautiful white outdoor swing on the front veranda or back veranda with beautiful cushions on it too. That just gives a light swing, and you can be out there with a drink or an ice cream or a book, whatever makes you happy. But I also have a great appreciation for the DIY backyard swing. There's just something so fairy tale like about it. There are plenty of kits on the market to create your own. A good old tire swing is always fun. I have such great memories of going to my grandparents' house just to go on their backyard swing. It was just such an amazing way to encourage everyone of all ages to get outside and have a bit of fun and not take everything so seriously all the time. You're never too old to have a go on the swing. Continuing on with the theme of staying cool for the summer, keep in mind how you're going to keep the heat out. So whether this means installing some outdoor fans on your back deck or fans, throughout the home, as well as maybe some outdoor blinds just to block the sun a bit because it can get really stifling in the summer, but you still want to have that outdoor feeling. My next tip would be to go and visit a nursery. I find I always come home so inspired after visiting a nursery and getting some plants that just are going to thrive in the summertime. It's also nice to get some nice matching pots as well, which is also a really good way if you're tight on space. You've just got a little balcony, so you could get some hanging plants or just an array of pots of different heights and sizes just to add a bit of dimension. Greenery has such an amazing effect on us and instantly relaxes us. So this is definitely a must-have for creating a cool outdoor oasis this summer. Nurseries also have beautiful outdoor accessories, including wind chimes, citronella candles, outdoor cushions, lanterns. Next up is music. Any outdoor space that has a good vibe has music. Whether this means you integrate speakers into your outdoor space or you just have a portable Bluetooth speaker, then you can take it everywhere. There's nothing like music just to get you, your family, and your friends into the right vibe. Whether you're playing some Elvis, nature sounds, bit of rock and roll, bit of country, whatever you like, it definitely turns your ordinary backyard into a party. Lighting is also super important when it comes to creating your beautiful outdoor oasis. And when I'm picking lighting solutions for outdoor spaces, I'm always looking for lighting that is going to create ambience. So my go-tos are warm light fairy lights. I like spotlights under trees, lighting throughout the garden to create a path, feature lights that are in a little sphere shape. They also are color changing, so you can make it suit whatever vibe you're going for with that day, that evening. So just keep in mind when you're choosing lighting, choose light that evokes feeling. You want to avoid anything that feels too harsh or too aggressive. You want to create a relaxed, calming holiday feel. Now you're ready to go. You've got beautiful soft lighting that's creating a soft ambience. You've got beautiful music playing in the background. You've got somewhere comfortable to sit, whether that be your front porch swing or just a beautiful lounge setting or an armchair or a floor cushion for that matter. You've got a bit of shade so you can actually enjoy the summer weather. But what's missing? A spa. Now, if you have the opportunity or the space to actually put an outdoor spa in your backyard, you should do it because it is such a fun way to bring people together and it is super relaxing as well. And they don't all have to be ugly as well. There are some really beautiful aesthetic spas out there, especially if you landscape around it. So putting in plants that are suitable for pool areas, as well as, again, putting fairy lights out there. It's a really nice way to relax on warm summer nights. And bonus points, if you have a pool and you get too hot in the spa, you can run and jump in the pool. So there you go, you're staying cool for the summer. So those are the main ways to create a beautiful outdoor oasis this summer. But I have a few bonus tips for you. First bonus tip is decorate with Turkish towels. Turkish towels are those really nice thin beach towels, and they can be used as a sarong, beach cover-up, but they can also be used as a throw to put over an outdoor lounge or chair. Even if you have a plastic outdoor chair, you can put a Turkish towel over it, and bam, you have a nice decorated piece of furniture. Bonus tip number 2 is to burn incense outside. It really adds to the vibe of your outdoor space, much like how I use essential oils inside. There's lots of scents that are good for the summer, and because we're going into Christmas as well, there's some that are really suited for that Christmas feeling as well, creating a relaxed feeling and also an inspired feeling too. Bonus tip number 3 is to style things with a tray. So imagine you have a variety of styling items. Say one of them is a citronella candle, another is some crystals, and another is a vase with some flowers. They're all really nice individually, but sometimes when you just put it on a table, your coffee table outside, they look a bit odd. But as soon as you add a tray to the mix, you've got a beautiful, stylish vignette. Now, a vignette is just a grouping of items, and it's just a really nice way to add a bit of your personal style, again, to your outdoor space. This works if you have a small outdoor space or a larger outdoor space. So create a vignette of items that you have that are suitable for outdoors and then put them on a tray. It's really practical if you need to bring it inside as well, because you can just lift up the tray, bring it inside if you need to protect it from the weather or whatever you need, whatever's happening. It also looks really stylish, and a vignette is a good opportunity to show your personality with your interiors or your exteriors for this matter. So I encourage you to try out all of these tips this summer and create a beautiful outdoor escape that you love. Now, before I leave you from today's episode, I just wanted to give a quick little Christmas movie recommendation. Now, this one is on Netflix and it is called The Noel Diary. I just logged onto Netflix and picked it and watched it, and I was really encouraged by it. It was a beautiful story, beautiful aesthetic, just really enjoyed it. So if you're looking for a good Christmas movie, The Noel Diary on Netflix. Thank you for listening to today's episode of Holistic Home. Make sure that you are subscribed and following this podcast so that you never miss out on an episode. I'll see you next time on Holistic Home. Bye for now.